what are these elite billionaires up to now? A new Wired article titled Leaked exposed members of Peter Thiel's secretive dialogue society. More than 200 of the world's elites registered for a retreat whose agenda runs from panels on cult building and sex to prepare for World War III. There's a private invitation-only society that was organized and founded by Peter Thiel. It has Democrats and Republicans and anyone from either side. Dialogue has spent 2 decades declining to disclose its members. A directory in the website's code was first revealed by the Swiss hacktivist Maya Arsen-Kron. They plan to host a retreat with 222 people and is scheduled for August 12th to 16th at a venue near Dublin, Ireland. The same data lays out a program of off-the-record sessions including Money Does Buy Happiness, Bring Back Nuclear, Navigating World War III, Battlefield Technologies, and How's Your Sex Life. Other talks include Build a Cult, moderated by the founder of the Christian networking site Pray.com, and Build a Party, run by a former White House National Security official. This is just insane. They are really planning for World War III and having secret meetings on how to build cults and control all of society, which is pretty much already happening through the media and anything. Pretty much everything is under control. I even heard that the YouTube CEO is going to be attending one of these meetings, so there might be even less free speech, because on YouTube I've seen a lot of videos about people talking about these subjects, but if the YouTube CEO is going to this, then we might have even less freedom of speech, especially with the fact that Peter Thiel wants to make a program to cut out any journalism that could be threatening to him or other people, and they really just want to get rid of free speech and control everybody. What ties the roster together more than any title or office is a shared preoccupation with artificial intelligence, longevity, and the near future. Asked on a sign-up form to predict the future, registrants returned again and again to the same theme, that AI will reorder work or education, and the belief within a few years several foresee mass labor displacement and a swing back toward unions and government programs. Others predict an AI winter, domestic terrorism targeting data centers, criminal defendants choosing AI lawyers over public defendants, or religious revival provoked by the disruption. Accounts describe retreats of around 100 participants. The 2026 registration list reviewed by Wired names 222. Public glimpses are rare. The statistician Andrew Gleeman published one of Dialogue's invitations to his blog in 2022, describing its format and registration fee of more than $16,000. The 2014 retreat drew renewed attention this year when an invitation forwarded to the financier Jeffrey Epstein surfaced in the U.S. Justice Department release of all the files. Jeff Epstein appeared on an attached list of past participants, but the person is actually the former CFO of Oracle, not the deceased sex trafficker. This is crazy because he also sent a lot of money towards Peter Thiel, and they exchanged emails. And Peter Thiel is also having these parties that are not PG-13, I can say that. I would say I'm not sure why he hasn't been investigated for anything, but with that kind of money and power, you can get away with whatever you want, apparently. Palantir also has a plan to apparently take over the government. Here's every layer of power, one off-the-record room. They got the right, the left, money, brass and wires, screen and pulpit. You have Cato, Koch Foundation, Cruz, Daniels, Booker, Castro, Gov Polis, Treasury Secretary Besant, Summers, Krosner, NATO Commander, ex-Intel Chief, Palantir, Washington Post, Ezra, Clean, actors, clergy. So it's just a mix of a bunch of people. It's basically just a big old cult to make more cults for all these billionaires that are extremely greedy and they just are overly obsessed with extending their life as much as they possibly can and using their money to control as much as they can. So what does this have to do with Jared Kushner's island that he's trying to turn into a resort for rich people, using his billions of dollars to turn an island that used to be a military base, which has tunnels in it that he can most definitely use as a bunker for World War III whenever that happens. Jared Kushner is on the list of people that are a part of this elite meetings, and I'm sure they'll be having these at the resort that he's planning on building in Albania on Sazan Island. And Elon Musk is going. All these people are just getting together to control everything. Jared Kushner is already referred to as the new Epstein, basically, and now he's buying an island. It's like history is just repeating itself at this point. And we know where this is going to go, with billionaires having islands and their secrets and their bunkers and building cults to control countries. He has a lot of power and money and connections, and from what I've heard is that he's not even getting this island completely legally, but once you have the connections and influence, you can do whatever you want, I guess.